Hey guys, happy May 1st. Today's Sunday, May 1st. It's that month where everyone gets ready, drinks their coconut water, get the liver going for Cinco de Mayo. Uh, and we got a great fight coming up very soon at Cinco de Mayo. That's going to be Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan. But I'm here to talk about yesterday. This is In This Corner, and I'm here by myself today, so I'll be heading the march. First, we're going to talk about the one bout that I want to kind of get out of the way because I don't think I was too impressed about it, and that was the championship super doubleheader or championship doubleheader. Jack Bute, Degale, Medina. Jack versus Bute. Um, Badu Jack and Lucien Bute should have, to me, performed a little better than what they did. I mean, Badu Jack did go out there and do what he needed to do, and that was outscore and outclass Bute. Bute, um, he came back towards the end, but really didn't do much. It was too late, too late to get the fight back, and he should have lost that fight against Badou Jack. It didn't happen that way, and that was thanks to our beautiful judges that we have in the boxing scene. And it turned out to be a puzzling draw where we just got stuck with a draw, and hey, let's move on. That's pretty much what it was. It wasn't great for Showtime. I don't think it was a great move for Showtime. It's gonna hurt them a lot because they were trying to use this fight to push the Gal Butte or the Gal Jack bout because that's what's gonna happen next. Um, this didn't do it. I don't think this helped at all. And then you go ahead and you have James DeGale, and he goes up against um, Medina. Um, Medina, who is Rogelio Medina, he comes as a replacement opponent and throws everything, including the kitchen sink, with 1,140 punches, connecting just about 265 of them. The gal threw 612 punches, connected around 314. Um, that's what Ring TV's stating that those were the punch stats. Um, I think that fight should have been all the gal, and it should have been the gal just outclassing Medina, which to me, he didn't do, which is why this went all the way to the 12th round. I don't understand why, um, you knowing that you have a big fight coming up, big possible cash cow coming up, you would perform the way that you did in this fight. The division, the super middleweight division, is really stiff right now, especially since Ward has left. Um, I always discuss this with the rest of the guys. Um, One of the reasons why I don't really care or am concerned with Triple G not moving up to the super middleweight division is because really there's not that many good fighters right now going on in the super middleweight division, or there are good fighters in the super middleweight division, but they're just not putting all of their all into it, and that's actually hurting and affecting the super middleweight division, where a lot of fans are not pretty much concerned about it right now. It's been stated that the James DeGale and Badou Jack fight is still gonna happen, so that's just gonna. I think that's still gonna be a good fight. I think it's one of those things where they're holding back to get to this fight and then throw down. Um, and out of the two, um, I would I would actually go for Badu Jack on this one. I hope that he performs a little bit better, um, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. So James DeGale can always come back and be fancy because he's fancy. He's a smart fighter. And he can possibly outperform Jack if Jack doesn't motivate himself to keep the pressure on James Degale. Um, that's about all I have for the Showtime fights. We're gonna go over to Fox, which had the uh, Premier Boxing Championships bout. That's PBC. That was Ortiz versus Berto. Those were good fights that night. I was pretty happy with it. I was pretty pumped. Um, we had some good bouts there. The first one that we had was a good 19-year-old fighter by David Benavides. David did pretty well to me. I mean, he looked really good and very patient. Didn't look like a 19-year-old fighter that was trying to go out there and just destroy people. He did destroy people. He did destroy him, and he did perform really good. Um, Now, when this kid came out there and and just took out his opponent, it was something where I didn't really think that this was gonna be that kind of match. It really went really well for him. I was glad that it did. Um, but he's one to look out for. I would definitely look out for this kid. He's doing really well. He looked great for being 19. He's got a lot ahead of him, and we would I would like to keep an eye on this guy and see what's he gonna do with his future. Um, then after that, we had the Williams Jr. Versus Rodriguez. Williams Jr. pretty much knocked Rodriguez the hell out in the second round. Um, just tossed him around. It was a war at the beginning. These two were just going at it. It seemed like somebody stole somebody's fries, and Williams Jr. Won. He got that crazy knockout punch that laid him flat, as you can see in that picture on the left. He did a great job. I was impressed with it, and I was pumped to see the Ortiz and Berto fight after those two bouts. Um, when the Berto fight came in, it started off really well. Ortiz did he looked great to me. He was had beautiful body work, kept hitting the body, working him, being very patient, taking his time. He had a very nice straight left jab that was working for him really well. Actually took Berto down with that one. And then Berto comes in and connects this beautiful right uppercut that just lays Ortiz flat, and Ortiz couldn't do anything about it. He tried to recover. He got up and I think I actually thought that he was done, but the ref thought that he wasn't. He had just gotten up in time, just in time. Tried to ask him if he was okay, if he's ready to go, if he wants to keep going. He he wasn't responding. He wasn't trying to hear it, and they stopped the fight. That was a really good fight. I actually thought Ortiz was doing great. I thought he was actually gonna pull this one off again and beat Berto. Berto was just, I mean, he's got that uppercut is beautiful, and I hope he uses it a little bit more because he just planned it and it came at that right moment. And Ortiz was saying that he wasn't even expecting that uppercut to come. Um, he Ortiz, I don't know if you guys did see this, but there's a video going around where Ortiz has a, I wouldn't say a fan, but maybe an ex-fan, someone that put a little bit too much money into Ortiz, just threw some, I don't know if that was tacos or some kind of food in there, and just threw it at him and then tried to punch him. The security came in. They took care of this guy, got him out of the way. Ortiz stated later on that you know, he doesn't know what happened. Somebody threw something at me, and then he tried to punch me. I guess he was too slow. Haha. Same little humor that he's known for. Um, I, I I think as far as that's concerned, it's very distasteful. These guys go out there, perform. They try to they try to perform for the fans. You win some, you lose some. Fortunately, he lost, and it wasn't something that was like nobody wants to get knocked the hell out. This isn't something that I want to plan out. So I understand maybe if it was a decision win, or maybe somebody came in and gave him try to give him a headbutt or give him a low blow or something dirty that caused the fight to end, and now it's been ruined because of this. I can see how that can happen, and see that the fan was pretty upset about it. But this just seemed like a drunk fan that was that maybe put too much money in his bets, and maybe needs to take a break from betting for a little while. Maybe try DraftKings. It's $3. I mean, you you lose $3. Not a big deal. Um, does it affect anything in boxing? I don't think it does. Um, if you go into the Fight Rant boxing standings that we have, I didn't touch anyone. Degale and Bute, those those fights didn't help at all. They didn't do anything for the rankings. It didn't really help for Jack and Degale. I don't think. I think it's gonna be less of a draw because of the way that the performance was made. Um, it would have been a great form. Would have been a great draw. More people would have probably wanted to see it and been interested in the super middleweight division if these guys would have gone out there and taken care of business the way that they should have. Because not because not because I don't think that they can, but because I know that they can, and I know that they could do a little bit better than that. The gal, especially fighting somebody that's a replacement opponent, this shouldn't have been this kind of fight. But that was the case on those. We will have some better fights coming up, and that's like I said, that's gonna be Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan. And we will have some more lineups. Hopefully, we'll get another podcast going with the guys, and I won't have to control all the controllers that I have here. And but yeah, this was the in this corner. You guys tell me what you think. Do you guys like the fights? What do you guys think about the super middleweight division? Where does it stand right now? Do you really want to see Triple G going up to the super middleweight division? And if he does, who would you like to see him fight? And about it. What did you guys think about the 19-year-old Benavides? Do you think he's a up and coming star? Do you think he's gonna do really well? I thought so. I thought he had great right hooks. Those things were killer. But that's it. That's all I have right now for in this corner unboxing. That's what happened yesterday. Hope you guys liked the show. Subscribe to our Twitter. Subscribe to our Instagram. Um, Follow us on Facebook as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, fightrant.com is our website. Fight Rant at YouTube as well. And Fight Rant on the website also leads you to our YouTube channel. You can check out our rankings. Tell me what you think about the rankings. I personally manage the rankings according to what some of the fans tell me. I go out there and I talk to them, and they let me know what they think. So please, guys, send those over to me and let me know what you guys think about the rankings. Who do you think should be, and the pound for pound, especially, because that's a really big debate between the three of us. And yeah, have a great Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, and I hope you guys watch a little bit more boxing, a little bit more MMA, UFC, so we have more to talk about. Next time I'll see you would most likely be in the wrestling cast. I have a wrestling cast to do, and that will be for WWE Payback. All right, guys, take care. See you.